Last episode didn't end with movement. It ended in silence. A robot with 8 wheels and no brain. Just a machine sitting there, waiting. Or maybe failing. I didn't know yet. So I didn't move forward. I went backward. I wiped everything. Fresh Raspberry Pi image, clean install, no shortcuts. This time, I slowed down. Every setting, every configuration, every step intentional. When I plugged the Pi back in, I didn't even breathe. Then, a red light, solid. A flashing green light, stable. Small, but alive. No black screen, no void, just power. And in this build, power means possibility. I pulled the micro SD adapter from my laptop. Funny how something that small can decide whether a project lives or dies. Slid it into the Pi, powered it on, and waited. This time, it responded. The terminal opened, a blinking cursor. Simple, but powerful. I typed a command, pressed enter, and it answered. That moment changed everything. I wasn't hoping anymore. I was communicating. The brain wasn't missing. It was awake. That's when this stopped being a robot and started becoming a system. Through the terminal, I could control GPIO pins, send signals, trigger outputs. This tiny board was thinking. But thinking isn't moving, and this machine needs to move. Before wiring anything else, I grabbed my notebook. The sketches, random car drawings I did when inspiration hit. Some of them messy, some of them actually kind of fire. Somewhere along the way, I stopped doing that. I just started building. But this one? This project deserves intention. So I mapped everything out. Every connection, every wire. Purple, blue, yellow, orange. Not just colors. A plan. Left L298N motor driver, specific pins. Right L298N, separate control. 10 GPIO connections. No guessing. No, I think this should work. If this fails, it won't be because I rushed. The L298Ns sit between thought and motion. The Pi thinks. The drivers translate. The motors obey. At least, that's the theory. I wired the Raspberry Pi 4 to both drivers. One connection at a time. Checked every pin twice. It's not clean, it's not pretty, but it's controlled. This is the lab phase, not the showroom. I connected the Pi back to my laptop. Green indicators, clean terminal response, no errors. For the first time since starting this robot, nothing was broken. And for a second, I wondered if I was finally in control. Because now, there were no excuses left. To move forward, I had to commit. Cutting them meant there was no going back. No refunds, no reset, just commitment. I hesitated. Snip, snip. There's something about cutting a wire that makes a build feel real. Now it either works or it doesn't. Power connected, system live. This is where the robot moves. Nothing happened. Not even a twitch. No vibration. No sound. just silence. Again, the Pi was alive. The terminal worked. The drivers were powered. Everything looked right. And yet, 8 wheels. Now the question changes. Is the battery too weak? Not enough current? Did I miss a ground connection? Is there a wiring mistake hidden in plain sight? Or is it something deeper? Last episode, the brain wouldn't wake up. This episode, the brain is thinking. It just can't move the body. Engineering isn't about avoiding problems. It's about isolating them. And this one? It's hiding. Somewhere between power and motion. I don't know what it is yet, but I will find it. Because this isn't where the story ends. This is where the tension builds. When this robot moves for the first time, it won't be luck. It will be earned. That's where this episode ends. Not with failure, not with success, but with pressure. And pressure creates movement. Next episode, we hunt the missing piece.